Good morning, my friends. How are we all doing today? On this beautiful early Thursday morning. Little pre-market action going on right now. It's about 7 a.m. Eastern time on Thursday. And looky here. Gold has now made another high yesterday into today. Interesting how that works out. I was talking about gold personally myself, like, on my personal mental notes, I was saying, okay, gold, I want to see gold. If I'm looking to play a down position on gold, I don't want to play it where it was at. I wanted to make a new high, hopefully touching that 2700 area. And we might get it today, my friends. Today might be the day. Now, does that mean, hey, bruh, so if gold hits 2700, that means you're going to short gold? No. That just means if it hits 2700, that's like the area of interest that I was looking for a potential setup. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's a broad area, If I zoom in and I'm looking at it in more detail and I notice, oh man, it's still pushing, it's still got strength, well, then maybe we will continue higher. But if we get up to like 2700 area and it's just playing around, it's starting to give them bearish overtones, To me, bearish overtones are where like it's real high and it's, just really consolidating in like a really small range. Some people like that. Some people like that for like bullish maneuvers. Personally, just myself, if like the range is small, if it's doing like a small consolidating within a small range, if I'm looking to short something and I see it make a quick little liquidity grab above that small thin consolidation area, okay, that's my opportunity. Because just personally, to me, it seems a lot of times that when it's real thin like that and they do that quick little grab real fast and then it starts to go just below the thin consolidation area, it usually has a nice move down, because it kind of faked out everybody, because if you think about it, you're consolidating in like a small area in the highs, very small range, and everybody, you have all the short traders who are going short, who are convinced that that's the top. And then you have all the long traders who are like, oh, right, gold just made a new all-time high. Yes, let's go. It's going to go higher, higher, higher. And you punish both parties that way. Because I continually tell myself, the way that my mind is, I have to say everybody has to lose in order for me to win. It's kind of like yesterday's setup. I had one last night in Asia, and it was like, okay, price came down real quick, and the way that it was coming down, it was just like, it wasn't smooth, it was very janky. It was like candle down, rip up, candle down, rip up, candle down, rip up. But it was continually going down like that. So I watched this And then I said, oh, okay, well, looks like it's starting to curve a little bit. It kind of started to curve a little bit. So I started getting in. Okay. And then it went right back up to where it was dropping from. So it made me think, this isn't gold I'm talking about, but it made me think that everybody in that consolidation area had just lost, because the shorters, they were winning at first, okay, when price was going down like that. But they must have not paid themselves, because price just went right back up to where it was before, you know. And we took a little money out the market from that last night. It was the thing, I guess I should sum it up as like a personal note to myself. The thing I've noticed about consolidation areas is they're not clean looking, you know. It's difficult. I mean, according to the way some people look at the markets, the way I look at the market, perhaps it's my logical mind. If you're looking at an area where price has been hanging out for a while, and you say, okay, this is a consolidation area, and you try to determine, is this really the area, you know, it's never really clean. It's going to be ugly. And I have to tell myself that, like, they can't make it so obvious to everybody on what is an area and what is not. You know, there's so many good traders out there. You can't make it easy on them. You have to make it as hard as you can on everybody. You have to try and fool everybody on what you think price is going to do. But this is one of those moments where, like, I kind of kick myself. You know, you don't want to do that, but you do that. It's just a natural response, because I had a small gold scalp long last week, and I closed it. You know, it was a slight profit, and I closed it. I didn't like it was behaving, and it was one of those deals where look where it is today. If I had held it with that nice all-time high, but that would have turned it into a swing trade. You know, it was just an idea on the 5-minute time frame. It wasn't like a swing trade idea that I'm going to hold for like a week. You know, if I'm going to make a few $100s on something, okay, then I'll hold it for a week. But it wasn't like the end-all, be-all decision when I opened up that gold long last week. But the market, it loves to do that to me. I say that because I'm sure you feel like that too. You know, you feel like the market's out to get me. Oh, the market, you know, it hates me, you know. It really doesn't care. I tell myself every day, the market doesn't care. It doesn't care about your money or my money. Okay? There's a lot. All it cares about is the greater amount of money. Not that one person has some big giant amount of money and they're losing all this money every day. No. It's more of the collective of everyone's money in the market that they're concerned about. Individuals, highly doubt they're concerned about that. You know. Big funds that are putting in big giant money, okay, they might, you know, pay a little attention to that, you know. They might, but they've already got tabs on every account they need to watch. You know, they don't care about your $100 or your $1,000, even your $5,000, $10,000. They don't care about that. All right, that's all dealt with the algorithm that they have in place for all the small-time people. Any big shakeups are going to be done because of some big money in there. I tell myself that, but gold is looking nice right now. So we're at an all-time high again, a new one. Previous one was 26.85, I believe, and now it's 26.87, 88. And it's not even New York open yet. I mean, this is like pre-market that I'm recording this, so, you know, Thursday morning, who knows what they're going to do? You know, they could probably like market open, rip it down here, and then rip it up again even higher. You know, that's a nice move that they like to do. Because everybody that's waking up early and getting to the market, they're all like, oh, okay, gold's made all-time high. I'm getting short right now. Man, taking those positions, if you're like, say you're like looking for a position and you're going to take it like the pre-market, you have got cojones. This is me talking to myself too. Pre-market positions are sketchy because that open is like the most powerful movement ever is on the New York Open. Daily, you know. Daily, it's where they has the big wick up and the big wick down, or vice versa. That's why preferably my setups, I'm looking after the open. Okay, what's happened now? Okay. Oh, they did this? Okay. So they took this person and took that person. And it looks like now they're just going to gradually go this direction. So I usually hop on the gradual direction. That's what I like. I like the gradual. It's not that I'm like looking for peace, but I prefer gradual movements over the quick, big, giant movement, you know, because I'm not basing my system on that, you know, my personal system of trading. Some people do. Some people, they base their personal trading system solely based off that big, giant move, you know. And maybe they just have a good way of identifying those kind of moves, but I do much better when I'm getting the gradual moves up, you know, riding the idea. But interesting to see gold this morning. It's very nice looking. Congrats to everybody who has been making on this gold. I can think of a few people I know that they trade gold on a weekly basis, and they are probably dancing right now. It's interesting to see if gold will ever make a correction, you know. You only got like a few weeks away until the election, you know, where I live, so the markets are going to get really sketchy. That's another note to myself to remind myself that perhaps I need to downsize my positions for the next few weeks. Sure, I need money. Sure, I need to, you know, keep riding the train that I'm on. It's been going pretty good, but I think I need to scale back big time these next few weeks. And it's okay if it does what I want. I don't care. Because up until now, until this election's over, that it's going to be whiplash in the markets. It's going to be absolute madness. And being that I'm a 5 and 15 minute trader, primarily 90% of everything, that doesn't bode well for me and my style, because I'm not looking for these giant wicks. So it's still calm for the moment, but I'm getting this like sixth sense of some gankiness in the market coming on. But I love everybody. I hope everybody has a beautiful Thursday, and I will talk to everybody on the next video. Peace.